And to give this time to the tailback. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Darren Lee there to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Hey, Zoom. Mike, 53. Hey. Mike, watch the curl. 53's the Mike. 53, check. Now.
Again, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Jackson on first down. Got an open man. It's Foster. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. but as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Robert Foster, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
53 to Mike. 53. Pilot. 64. Weak. Come on out here. Come get some. Come ready.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Hey, Charlie. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Slam. Slam. Hit it.
Now Jones. Flushed out right. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here we go.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey. 53's the mic. 52.
Back to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
80 weapon. Yep. Shoot. Check 31. Check 31. Smooth. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Go.
Jones gonna throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. 61. Max box right. Get it.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Elsewhere, they're on to the 4th quarter at MetLife Stadium. The Chiefs continue to add on. They're really rolling. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing is Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson now. He'll let this go for the end zone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Bears will get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, wahoo! Yeah, yeah! 53, Mike. Oh, you got D? 53's the Mike. 53, check 53. He don't know no better. Hey, orbit. Check.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, high 7. 65.
2nd and 5. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
X3, 218, chopper.
Hey, get in the weight room. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
Hey, Haywood. Yo, go!
Number 53, Mike 53.
Hey, come on now.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Let's go.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now they try the right side here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger. and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Browns, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.